What's up, everybody on YouTube? Free Swimmer here. Got home from work just early enough to start all kinds of fun. Imagine what kind of fun this is. 600-gallon water change, 50% water change, drained the sump almost all the way down. There's a bunch of stuff. I guess the word everybody likes to use is detritus. I just call it crud. In the sump, I have filter pads. The wall comes down, that's the chamber where the feed is, and I have, oh goodness, probably 30 pounds of bio balls or whatever the heck it is. It's like giant bags. It's just huge biological in there. But anyway, then it comes down and there's an opening at the bottom of that wall, and it comes underneath there and it goes into that sponge. That's the final filter before it comes into here. Up at the top there, where the water goes in, I have a fine, like a dual color, a dual layer, and then I have a great big white coarse underneath there. I clean those fairly regularly, but I clean these today as well. One on each side, and same thing at the top. Clean all those, and I drain this down, and I found a way to go through the back of the wall. I pulled one of the fans out. If you look back there, you see the little fans. Well, I pulled one of them out, and I used a 1-inch clear tubing about, I got a 10-foot piece or so, so I was able to go all the way to the ground, come through there, and then have it into the sump and suck detritus, gunk, all as much as I could around and stirred it all up. And so, like I said, I stirred it all up. Ha! And I drained this thing down. I've been filling it already back for probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes-ish. That's what comes out of the wall. That's my house pressure. It comes through the wall off of my bathroom splitter. In the sink, I go right through the wall, and come down here, I got those take a lot of garbage out, a lot of particulates, and a lot of stuff. But I still add Amquel because it does help remove any chlorines or chloramines that get missed and heavy metals that gets missed, so I want to overdo it. And I had mentioned what I was doing with another spray bar. Well, the spray bar is just sitting here on hold right now. Rather than do anything to it, I decided I'm going to wait to see how it works with the monster filter, or the monster pump rather, that's coming. My initial place to purchase this from, they were out of stock after all was said and done. So, this is a place called Webb's Pond and Water and Pond and stuff. Well, they had some pretty darn amazing prices, and I went ahead and got it from there, so it's on its way. I got about a 4-day later start after all was said and done, so it's going to happen. But this is the little 700-gallon per hour pump that, like I said, it was, anybody who saw my video, it was just weeping. It wasn't putting much pressure into this tank. It was just spitting out maybe 2 or 3 inches. There are a lot of holes. I've got a lot of area to cover. It's 6 feet wide. So it's basically, if you can see beyond where it's spitting, the spray bar there, and then one on the other side. Those are 5 feet. This one's going to be 6 feet. So anyway, once I get everything running again, all the filter pads, everything getting filtered through it, this is going to clear. It'll be like a normal tank setup, where it takes about a day to clear probably. But anyway, enough of the water was left there. I didn't stir up any of the biological that's actually in the chambers. Each side has the chambers. I didn't mess with that. I sucked on the end of the pump as much as I could with the hose, see if there's any loose garbage that come out of there. And this probably 14, I don't even remember anymore, 12 or 14 bags of bio rings in the center chamber as well. And there's a couple sponge things floating around, a couple bio balls, just whatever the heck was plastic it would float. I stuck in there just to let it grow. But there you have it. This has been quite an adventure. I started doing this at 1:30, and By the looks of my clock right now, it's about 3:30, so I got 2 hours, a solid 2 hours to get the stuff cleaned and drained. And I got another, as much as I drained, I've got another hour to fill. I'm going to use a lot of the Amquel. Make sure this water's stable when it goes in. But anyway, next video coming up soon, we're going to be putting that 1800 gallon per hour mag drive on this. I'm going to put the spray bar to use. And if it turns out it's a little bit too much hole size or too many holes, I'm going to change it. No big deal. That's what DIY is. You do it till you get it. I got so much stuff laying around, I'm really not spending any money. I've got fittings up the everywhere. Alright everybody. Hope everybody has a great week. Thanks for everybody who's checked me out, subscribed to me, commented to me. I wish you all the best. Look forward to hearing from you and checking out your videos in a soon future. Later.